Hey, welcome back guys. Now let's compare these two tires here, the Michelin CrossClimate 2 and the Continental AllSeasonContact 2. They are both great tires, but now let's see which one is better for your car over here. So I've prepared this quick presentation here to help you decide, and when you're ready, let's begin with the comparison. Alright, now the first category here is the wet grip. Driving in the rain. So the wet grip is how well the tire stays on the road when it's raining. So let's see the Continental All Season here. This tire is a star in the rain. It feels very safe and stays in control during fast turns. Alright, now the Michelin here, it is still very good, but it can feel a little less steady than the Continental when turning quickly on wet road. Now the score for the Continental is 9.5 out of 10. And for the Michelin is 8.5 out of 10. So the clear winner in this category here is the Continental. Alright, now let's continue with this category here for the wet braking. So this is how fast the car can stop on a wet road. And let's see the Continental here. In many tests, this tire stops the car about 1 to 1.6 meters sooner than the Michelin. Well, this is impressive. Now, the Michelin, it stops safely, but it needs a little more distance to come to a full stop compared to the Continental. And the score for this category here is the Continental is 9 out of 10 and the Michelin is 8 out of 10. And the clear winner in this category here is again the Continental. Alright, point number 3, aquaplaning. This is very important. Aquaplaning is when your car floats on top of deep puddles and you lose control. So, first, let's talk about the Michelin here. So, the Michelin is excellent in this category. Its V-shaped design is very good and pushing deep water away, so you can stay in control. Amazing. Now, the Continental in this category, it is safe, but tests show the Michelin can drive through slightly deeper water before losing grip. So, in this category, the Michelin is 9.5 out of 10 and the Continental is 8.5 out of 10. And the clear winner in this category again is the Michelin. Alright, now moving on to the next category, the dry grip. This is how the tire feels on warm, dry roads. So the Michelin here, this tire is the king of dry roads. It stops much faster than almost any other all-season tire. So sometimes stopping 2 meters sooner than the Continental. Well, this is a big difference. And let's see the Continental here. Well, it is easy to drive and feels precise, but it takes longer to stop when you hit the brakes. So, the score here is again for the Michelin 10 out of 10 and the Continental is 8.5 out of 10. Clear winner is the Michelin. Alright, moving to the next category here is the comfort. So the comfort is how soft and smooth the ride feels over bumps. And talking of the Michelin here, this tire is very comfortable and makes the road feel soft. And the Continental, it's also very smooth, though some drivers say it feels a tiny bit stiffer when hitting large bumps, but I think this is a little bit subjective here. But based on scores, the Michelin here takes 9 out of 10 and the Continental is 8.5 out of 10. So the clear winner here is the Michelin again. Very good. Now moving to the next category here is the noise. This is how quiet the tire is inside the car. And the Continental here, it's very quiet, often measuring slightly quieter than the Michelin in tests. And the Michelin is also very quiet, but some people notice a small humming sound at high speeds. Again, this category is subjective, but based on the reviews and scores, the Continental is 9 out of 10 and the Michelin here is 8.5 out of 10. And the clear winner by a little here is the Continental. Alright, the tread life, how long it lasts. This category is very important. So this is how many miles you can drive before the tire wears out. And first, let's talk about the Continental here. Continental improved this tire a lot. Some tests show it can now last even longer than the Michelin. Well, this is very, very impressive. Now let's see the Michelin here. This is famous for tires that lasts a very, very long time. So you will not... Yes, and this one is no different. Yes, based on this, every time you see a Michelin, you see a long-lasting tire here. And the score is, they're both identical, as you can see, 9.5 out of 10, and they are both identical. So yeah, this is because the Continental improved this tire, but in general the Michelin lasts longer. Alright, now moving to the fuel efficiency. This is how much gas or electricity for your electric vehicle the car uses. And first, speaking to Continental, this tire rolls very quickly, so which helps save gas and gives electric cars more range. And the Michelin here, it is efficient, but it usually uses a tiny bit more energy than the Continental. And moving to the score, the Continental uses 9.5 out of 10 and the Michelin is 9 out of 10. And the clear winner for this category is the Continental. Now the price, let's see the price. The Continental, it's a premium tire, but it's usually a little cheaper than the Michelin, and the Michelin is often the most expensive choice in this category. So in general, the Continental takes 8 out of 10 and the Michelin 7 out of 10, so it's very expensive tire, and the winner here on price is the Continental. Now the snow performance. This is because all season tires, and let's see how they handle snow. This is very important category here. Let's see the Michelin first. So based on a lot of tests, this is the best all-season tire for snow. It grips and stops almost as well as the real winter tire. Now the Continental, it's good in the snow and very safe, but it cannot match the bite of the Michelin. So score 10 out of 10 in this category for the snow, and the Continental is 8.5 out of 10. So the clear winner on snow, it's the Michelin here. And now based on all of these results here, let's see these tables. So in this column, this is the Michelin, and in this column is the Continental. And based on all categories here, so wet grip, winner, wet braking, aquaplaning, the Michelin is the winner, dry grip winner, comfort winner, noise is better at the Continental, and the snow is definitely the Michelin. And based on all of these results, so let's see here, choose the Michelin if you live in a place with lots of snow, or if you want the safest stopping on dry, sunny roads. And you have to choose the Continental if you live in a rainy place or you want to save money on gas and the price of the tire. Now, if you're in a region with a lot of snow, definitely go with the Michelin. I will personally pick the Michelin in this category because it's very important. If you don't drive in a place with a lot of snow, mainly raining, go with the Continental because you save money, and again, it's amazing tire. Okay guys, hope you find this video useful and take care.